I finally found it, but in meanwhile, I forgot where I put this. USC, a gallon ball metal. That wasn't cheap. The other day I was looking for something to cobble something together and I couldn't find it or whatever. But anyway, so I found what I was looking for. There we go. Are you still with me or you went into another video? Okay. Now I have to edit it. Okay. This is what we got. This is like a pin with a needle on it. But I bought it and I should have just glued a needle on a piece of stick and some tweezers. I think the sun's reflecting off it. And then a short exacto knife. Man, this sun is just really playing a number on it, ain't it? Man, it looks like it's dark in here, but maybe if you turn the light on it'd be better, huh? There you go. Yeah, maybe you can see some, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Okay. I like the short ones. Okay, so you take this little thing right here, and then you start picking. There you go. Okay, and I'm saying it's going to bridge. So you don't want to deal with the small stuff because you know that's going to bridge. So, and if it bridges too much, you got to take a X-Acto knife and cut the line, and I don't want to. Hopefully it won't bridge that much. I don't know. I always pull 180 back. Now, if this is a professional job, which it ain't, anyway, you don't want to sit here and watch me pick this whole thing, because I don't even want to pick the whole thing. But anyway, I think I got enough time today to, I don't know, lay some candy, metal flake on it. I was going to do it earlier today. Okay, here we go. See it? Oh, right there. This little blow through. Because the graphic did what it wanted to do, or I didn't check it close enough. So I have two options. Fuck it, or I got color blender on the first color, so I should be able to take a little lacquer thinner and clean that out. And if I don't, I could screw the whole thing up, so I just probably pick it with a X-Acto knife and call it a day. And before I forget, now if I would have left that tape on there and laid candy on it, it would just give one more chance to bridge. Now when I lay candy over this whole thing, it will darken that dark color, but you'll never notice it unless you put too many coats on. So if you want to be a professional and say that was blue right there and you want to keep that vivid blue, you would want to keep the tape on it, but as soon as you do that candy, you want to pull it off and hopefully it don't bridge, because you know candy over this will mud this out. It won't be the true color. There's not a right way or wrong way. And a friend of mine says, you know how you do custom work? I'll show you custom work right here. Right there. See the little blemish? That's custom because it's not going to be on another toolbox. Get my point? Anyway, now like anything, it isn't what I planned, but the more I did it, I kind of liked it. So that silver base, and I know there's shadowing, ain't much. You can't, I guess I'll have to show you tomorrow, well, next day or whatever, but there's orange candy. Then I did I've never done it before. I did a fade where it's more silver there, just to see. I've always wanted to try to do it. And you can put candy on with color binder, and I've done it, but it doesn't give you, for me, it doesn't give you how much color you're putting on, because color blender binder is flat when it dries. Clear, it lets me, I put the candy in clear and it helped me so I don't stripe it. But the bad thing is now I just gotta wait for a day before I do the ends. Now if you did color binder, you would be able to, within, I don't know, 30 minutes, I'd be able to tape off, and you know, it's not a right way or wrong way. It's fast to do color binder. It's just a carrier, like the flu per se, I call it. But the clear helps me, you know, like right now, if I see, I think it's blotchy, I can just put it back in the booth and spray it again, you know. But when color binder dries, I don't know. I've done it both ways. I actually was going to do it a lot more richer and orange, but I'm starting to like the pastel colors per se. And then I thought, you know, I've never used this, and I thought, where are we at here? It's kind of a copper, and I kind of wanted to see how that would look on the side. Yeah, anyway, this video is getting long. When I get the toolbox, shoe box, paint pimp box done, I'll show you how to do the drawing. Most people know how to do it. Do not send now, because I will tell you this, do not send the $10 for the drawing in my name. And the reason being, on the envelope, this is what has happened once. Well, it's happened a lot of times, but anyway, my neighbor next door is, my address is 1441 and his is 1447. Well, I noticed the mailman, we had a certain mailman where he'd be talking on his cell phone. I don't really care. But my name's Thomas and the neighbor's name is Thomas, and I've gotten his mail many times and he's got my mail many times. So in the past, I ride motorbikes, had got into the drawing, and his money came up missing. And he knows and I know that I wouldn't take somebody's money. But I don't want it to happen again. So when I do have the drawing, it has to be, the envelope has to be in Paint Pimp. So when the mailman sees it says Paint Pimp, it registers. You know, it's just human error. I might be done tomorrow. Depends what I veer off on. Yeah. Peace to oneself. That's why I do the toolboxes. Plain and simple. Could I use the money? Sure. To buy more materials. to do more toolboxes. Because I like material. I like candies, I like pearls. But anyway, gives me peace of mind. I guess because I don't have to please anybody. I can throw it away if I want to. They're like model cars when I was a kid. I get to paint them any way I want. And that's what I like. What I thought it was going to be dark orange with silver candy on the side, silver metal flake. It changed. You know, it doesn't always, but I always get more ideas, and I'm not gonna say I can visualize it, but things change where I never know what, for sure, how things are gonna work out. But I got an idea. Anyway, I'm rambling now.